¿Qué onda todos? ¿Cómo están? Yo soy Tachi. Hoy estoy muy feliz porque por fin, después de meses, hoy septiembre 23, 2021, estamos con un Nintendo Direct. Vamos a verlo juntos. Espero que les guste. Mándenme sus comentarios, todas las cosas que esperaban ver y cómo cambió eso con el producto final, con la presentación final. Yo personalmente espero ver algo de Zelda, porque en el direct pasado, en el E3, no hicieron mucho alarde al cumpleaños de Zelda, al aniversario, y espero que hoy pase eso, que haya alguna actualización de Animal Crossing y que presenten al nuevo personaje de Smash. Bueno, vamos a verlo. Esto es el Nintendo Direct. Órale, ya empezó el Nintendo Direct. No escucho ni maíz. Una expansión de Monster Hunter Rise. Sunbreak. Oh, qué chido.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the first trailer for Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak, the massive expansion for Monster Hunter Rise.
La expansión masiva de Monster
Our friends
Hunter
at
Rise.
Capcom are working on many new elements that will enhance the experience for players of Monster Hunter Rise,
Nuevos
including new
elementos,
stories,
nuevas
locales,
historias,
monsters,
nuevos
and,
monstruos.
although not touched on in the trailer, new hunting actions and quest rank.
Nuevas
Monster Hunter
acciones.
Rise, Sunbreak, is scheduled to release as paid DLC in summer 2022. Please stay tuned for more information in the future. All right, let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Vamos a ver los headlines.
Party during the day.
Mario
or at
Party
night.
esperado.
It's almost time to party in the Mario Party Superstars game. Along with Spaceland and Peach's birthday cake, several other boards make their return. Take a stroll around Woody Woods, but watch out for those Monty moles. They'll change the board's direction when you least expect it. Travel between two islands and Yoshi's tropical island. Toadette's got the star, but she might swap places with Bowser at the last second. Party day and night in Horrorland. That King Boo statue is harmless during the day, but at night, it'll swipe stars from unsuspecting players. Need a break from boards? Head to Mount Minigames and play in minigame-only courses. Compete against players worldwide for the longest win streak
Modo de
in survival,
solo minijuegos.
or work together in the cooperative multiplayer tag match. Mount Minigames will have
Cooperativo.
7 courses available.
Qué chido.
All boards and minigames support online play. So invite family, friends, and frenemies, and get ready for the party of a lifetime. Mario Party Superstars launches on the Nintendo Switch system October 29th. Pre-orders are
29 de
available
octubre.
now on Nintendo eShop. A new RPG is in the cards.
Un nuevo RPG.
Welcome to Voice of Cards.
Voice of Cards.
with his 3D phone videos, Felix video questionable, Enos to Harimoen, Disonian, 3DS home.
At the Queen's behest, you'll set off on a fantastical journey to slay a fearsome dragon for honor and fortune. Everything in this realm is represented as cards, from the protagonists to shops, towns, and environments. In this fresh take on tabletop RPGs, you'll square off in turn-based card battles where your skills and a little bit of luck
juego de
will
mesa
determine
de
the
rol.
victor. A spellbinding experience from the creative minds of Yoko Taro and Yosuke Saito is about to unfold.
Experiencia.
Voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon
Cards.
Roars, launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th.
This is
Pre-orders
Square Enix.
and a free demo will be available today on Nintendo eShop. Become a hero or an absolute disaster of a human being.
¿Un héroe o un desastre de humano?
You awaken in a hotel room in the city of Revachol, devoid of your memories.
Estás en un hotel.
Soon, you learn that you're a detective and get entangled in a strange murder case in the groundbreaking role-playing adventure Disco Elysium: The
RPG.
Final Cut. As you interrogate
Disco
people
Elysium.
and uncover clues, internal dialogues will begin.
Buscar
To
pistas,
investigate, you'll need the help
investigar.
of the 24 skills living within you.
Tienes 24.
Your behaviors and available choices will change depending on how you develop these skills, directly impacting how the story progresses. What sort of detective will you become?
Este tipo de juegos me
Disco
gustan mucho.
Elysium: The Final Cut launches digitally on Nintendo Switch October 12th. The physical version of the game will launch early 2022. Pre-orders for the digital version begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Habilidades,
Uncover
skills,
more
son habilidades.
stories in Hyrule
Uy.
Warriors: Age of Calamity.
Algo de Zelda por fin. Bueno, la expansión que se había anunciado antes. Hyrule Warriors. Age of Calamity.
And about that courageous friend of yours, it seems I owe him as well. Yeah.
The King of Hyrule must not fall!
You know, you're pretty good for a little kid.
We'd better partner up on this, don't you think?
They won't harm you.
Híjole, esas gráficas me encantan. Me encanta que hayan expandido la historia.
Behold our power!
Take that! Clips!
Time for the show! Oh yeah!
Ahí disculparán el audio. 29 de octubre. ¡Ya salió hoy! La segunda expansión el 29 de
Ready,
octubre.
set, Chocobo!
¡Chocobo!
Start your engines and
Chocobos
get
son
set for a
unos
new
personajes
racing
de
experience.
Final Fantasy. Yo me
Race as
imagino que
familiar
todos
Final
ustedes los
Fantasy
conocen.
characters like Chocobo and Gilgamesh to be the first across the finish line. Edge out the competition by using drift boost to cut corners.
Otro clon de Super Mario
Magical
Kart.
stones called Magicites are contained inside items. Collect
Mario
these
Kart.
throughout courses
Yo
to
me
cast
quedé en
magic like
Super
fire and
Nintendo.
arrow to blast away opponents. Acquire Magicites of the same element to cast even more powerful spells. Each racer also has a special ability. Use it at the right time to turn the tables. Engine customization options will be available, as well as local and online multiplayer.
En línea, en local. Se puede
Up to
customizar
64
todo.
players can compete in a bracket-style tournament to determine the racing
64
champion.
personajes, digo, personas
Chocobo GP
pueden participar
races
en un
exclusively
campeonato.
onto Nintendo Switch next year.
Suena bien, pero dijeron que se iban a enfocar en
What did you think?
juegos que iban a salir en invierno
Before we
del
show you our
2021.
next video, we have some news about the last fighter for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game. Mr. Sakurai, the game's director, will reveal this fighter in the final Mr. Sakurai Presents video on October 5th.
Sakurai lo va a anunciar el 5 de octubre.
He'll also show you how to use this fighter, so please look forward to it. It's been about 3 years since the game was released. This will be the last presentation about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I hope you'll check it out. Next, please take a look at this.
¿Qué es esto? Kirby de mundo abierto. Eso sí que no me lo esperaba, ¡Qué padre! La verdad es que no soy muy fan de Kirby porque se me hace que están muy fáciles los juegos. Pero me gusta mucho el arte y todos los poderes. O sea, lo único que no me gusta de los juegos de Kirby es que son demasiado fáciles. Pero veo que están haciendo algo para Kirby como lo que hicieron con Zelda y con Mario Odyssey. De mundo abierto y cambia muchísimo. Este juego se ve bastante bien. Kirby y la Tierra Olvidada. Me gusta esto. 2022, primavera 2022. Bueno, ya que tanto falta.
That was the trailer for Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
The Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
In this new game, you can freely move around in 3D areas using familiar Kirby moves.
Con libertad. Usando los poderes ya
the setting also appears to be mysterious, filled with abandoned structures from a past civilization.
Se ve que
what lies in store for Kirby?
Estructuras de una civilización.
The game is scheduled to release in spring 2022. We hope you'll look forward to Kirby's new adventure. Next, we have this to show you. Please take a look.
¡Ay, qué bueno! ¡Por fin! ¡Animal Crossing! ¡El café! ¡Por fin! Híjole, yo soy súper fan de Animal Crossing. Estoy aquí por Animal Crossing, haciendo videos en octubre. Muy bien, muy bien. Un direct de Animal Crossing en octubre.
Since its launch in 2020, the Animal Crossing New Horizons game has been enjoyed by many players around the world. New free content will arrive in November.
Ay, no, va a ser hasta noviembre.
In preparation for its release, we will be airing an Animal Crossing New Horizons direct in October. In it, we'll go over the content in more detail.
Van a hacer un directo de Animal Crossing para dar más detalles.
Please be on the lookout for the air date of this presentation.
Todavía no dicen qué día, así que dice chequen.
Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Bueno, ya evadieron Animal Crossing y evadieron también
one game
Smash.
Update and lots of fun.
Dos juegos. una actualización.
More free content is coming to the Mario Golf Super Rush game.
Está bien.
Koopa Troopa enters the fairway as a playable character.
Koopa Troopa es uno de los nuevos personajes.
Dish out tricky shots and dashes to mess with the competition. Ninja will also be playable. Take advantage of Ninja's blinding speed to outpace opponents.
La verdad, ¿sí?
2 courses are also being added.
2 cursos de golf.
These additions will come swinging in as a free software update later today.
Actualización hoy.
What's this? An invitation.
¿Es esto una invitación?
You're invited to live in a magical world with Mickey Mouse and dozens of Disney characters.
Magical Enchanted
Spend time with
Edition.
Disney friends. Craft your own whimsical
Este era un
costumes and
juego de
furniture.
3DS.
And explore delightful Disney-themed worlds.
Como algo
All downloadable
como
content from the original
de
Nintendo
Mis
3DS version is
con
included.
avatars.
Disney
el
Magical World
contenido de la
2
versión del
Enchanted
3DS
Edition soars onto
Está
Nintendo
aquí
Switch
con
this holiday.
actualización.
A beloved
Disney
Star
Magical
Wars game is
World
coming
of
to
Disney.
Nintendo Switch. Blast
querido
off to
juego de
captivating planets and
Star
join
Wars
forces
viene a
with
Nintendo
Jedi,
Switch, Knights of
droids,
the Old
and
Republic.
outcasts in this blend of action, role-playing, and adventure. Will you use the Force for good, or will you be lured to the dark side? Your choices determine the galaxy's fate in Star Wars Knights of the Old
decisiones
Republic, launching on Nintendo
determinan
Switch
el
November
futuro de la
11th.
galaxia.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
Las
eShop.
ventas empiezan hoy.
There's one thing you must always remember.
Hay algo que siempre
Stay
tienes
human.
que recordar. Stay human. Quédate humano.
This is the city, humanity's last
Esta es la
stronghold
ciudad.
against a virus that turns people into the undead. In the cloud
Contra
version
un
of
virus.
Dying Light 2, Stay Human,
Oh,
you'll need to
Dying
master
Light 2.
both
Ay,
parkour
pero-
and tactical combat to survive in this brutal
no.
open-world
Es
action
una
RPG.
versión de la
Explore
nube,
alone,
una versión cloud.
or with up
Ya
to 3
habíamos
other
visto
players
con
in
Control
online
esto.
co-op
En
as you
Japón
unravel
vieron
the
esto
dark
mismo
secrets
con
of those in power during the
Resident
day.
Evil 7.
Then
Es una
plunder the
versión que
layers
es
of the
tan
infected at night. Your
pesada
decisions will shape the story, but they'll also have
que el Nintendo
consequences.
Switch en un
No
cartucho
matter
no
where
la va a
your
correr,
actions
entonces
lead you,
se juega en la
there's
nube.
one thing you must always remember.
Hay algo que
Stay
siempre tienes que
human.
recordar.
While
Quédate
you're at it,
humano.
take the prequel on the go in Dying Light Platinum Edition.
La precuela
Scavenge for supplies,
va a
craft
ser-
weapons, and face hordes of the infected in a
no va a ser
post-apocalyptic
de nube,
open
va a
world.
ser regular.
Dying Light 2 Stay Human Cloud version launches on Nintendo Switch February 4th, 2022. A free
febrero
demo will
4,
also launch the same
2022.
day on Nintendo eShop. Dying Light
Con un
Platinum
demo.
Edition comes to Nintendo Switch October 19th.
El primer juego,
Pre-orders begin
19 de
today
octubre.
on Nintendo eShop.
Bueno, pues está bien.
Utility, morality, or
Utilidad,
liberty.
moralidad o libertad.
In Triangle Strategy, a fiery chronicle of war presented
Estrategia
in
del
stunning
triángulo.
HD 2D.
My apologies.
Your
Me
actions
recuerda
will
un
lead you
poco
through
a
a riveting
Octopath
story
Traveler.
that changes based on the decisions you make.
Los
In
cambios
the end,
están basados
where
en
will
las
your
decisiones
conviction
que haces.
guide you?
You have gone to the one place I
Pixel art.
cannot follow.
¿Te
In
gusta?
response to the survey about the demo released in February of this year, the game has been
respuesta al demo.
fine-tuned with a focus on elements that received lots of feedback. These include adjustments to the difficulty,
Hicieron
improvements
ajustes.
to on-screen visuals,
A partir del
camera
demo que
angle
sacaron en
controls.
febrero,
the ability to review previous dialogue,
hicieron cambios.
and streamlined game flow and loading times.
Mejorar los tiempos de carga, que es
More
muy
details
importante
are now
para un juego.
available on Nintendo.com.
Más detalles están en
Splendid.
Nintendo.com.
Triangle Strategy will launch on Nintendo Switch March 4th, 2022.
4 de marzo 2022.
Pre-orders
Bueno, es
begin
que
today
sí
on
cuenta
Nintendo
como
eShop.
invierno, pero decía invierno 2021. Metroid. Uno de los juegos creo más esperados por todo mundo. Anunciado desde hace años y estaba enlatado hasta que ahora por fin. Personalmente es de los juegos que más espero yo y no puedo esperar a jugarlo en una pantalla OLED. El nuevo Switch que sale al mismo día.
There may be a very small opportunity to escape. Don't let your guard down.
Metroid Dread.
Samus Aran, the most powerful bounty hunter in the galaxy, embarks on a new mission to the uncharted planet ZDR. Her objectives? Confirm whether the deadly X-parasite still exists, and figure out why the EMI research robots in search of it have mysteriously gone dark. Early readings reveal that planet ZDR is divided into multiple environments, each with its own elements and organisms. Remnants of the mighty Chozo civilization are also scattered throughout, including evidence that the Chozo may have once called the planet their home. Visit Metroid.Nintendo.com to read Metroid Dread Report Volume 8 for a detailed account of the terrain and life forms you may encounter in the Metroid Dread game. Be sure to view the other Metroid Dread reports there as well. You'll want to prepare yourself for the dangers that lie ahead.
Metroid Dread launches on Nintendo Switch October 8th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
No puedo esperar, ya casi, estamos a...
How was that?
2 semanas.
Up next, we have news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Tenemos información de
Many people
Nintendo
have
Switch
been
Online.
using Nintendo Switch Online since it launched in September 2018. In addition to the current membership, we'll be adding a new membership plan.
Ay, vamos a agregar un nuevo plan de membresía.
As a part of this new plan's content,
No, qué bien.
you'll be able to play a collection of Nintendo 64 games.
Una colección de juegos de Nintendo
The
64.
Nintendo 64 system launched 25 years ago. I think the system gave many players their first 3D gaming experiences, as well as intense 4-player multiplayer action. With Nintendo Switch, up to 4 people can play select Nintendo 64 games locally or online.
Se puede jugar en línea y local.
Also, with this new membership plan, in addition to the Nintendo 64 games,
Sega Genesis. Ay,
you
qué
can play a
padre.
collection of games from Sega's Genesis system.
Esto sí no me lo esperaba. Lo de Nintendo 64 ya lo sabíamos.
This means you'll be able to play these classic games whenever and wherever you'd like.
Ay, con el Dolphin.
The new plan will include all elements of the base Nintendo Switch Online
El nuevo
membership,
plan va a tener todos los
as well as the
detalles
ability
del-
to play the included Nintendo 64 and Genesis
el
games.
Nintendo Switch Online ya que existe.
This
más
is
la
Nintendo Switch
expansión.
Online plus expansion pack.
Vamos a ver qué pasa con los
This
que ya
new
estamos
membership plan will be
suscritos.
added in late October.
Al final de octubre se va a agregar.
Of course, you'll still be able to continue using the existing plans.
Entonces, a poder usar los planes existentes.
Also, those who have an existing membership plan can change over to the
Se
new
puede
plan.
cambiar al nuevo plan.
We'll share more details about this new membership plan at a later time,
Vamos a
including the
compartir
exact
más
release date
información.
and pricing information.
De precio.
For now, however, we'd like to
fecha
announce the
de
games that
salida.
will be available when it launches. You'll be able to play the Nintendo 64
Ay, qué
games
padre.
shown here,
Ahí está.
as well as these
Contra,
Genesis
no me la
games.
esperaba. Shinobi.
We'll also continue
Castlevania.
adding more Nintendo 64 games such as The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask and F-Zero X,
Van a salir luego
as
más-
well as
más
other
juegos.
Nintendo 64 and Genesis games going forward.
Ay, qué padre. Banjo-Kazooie.
Furthermore, we've
No me la
prepared
esperaba.
Nintendo 64 and Genesis controllers to ensure the games can be played with the same style controls from their original
Controles de...
releases.
¡Ah, qué chido!
Both can be used wirelessly. These controllers will be available for purchase by any Nintendo Switch Online member.
Estos se van a poder comprar por cualquier miembro de Nintendo
We hope
Switch.
you'll look forward to this new membership plan,
Claro que sí.
Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Vamos a ver más títulos.
There's plenty to play in these collections.
Hay mucho que jugar en estas colecciones.
Cyberpunk meets fantasy in this 3-game collection of cult classic RPGs.
Shadowrun.
As a Shadowrunner mercenary, you'll explore a dystopian future where magic has reawakened and fantasy creatures have come back to life. Immersive branching narratives, skill-based character growth, and gripping turn-based tactical combat await in Shadowrun Trilogy, launching on Nintendo Switch next year. The perpetual struggle against Count Dracula continues. Castlevania Advance Collection brings together 4 classic Castlevania games with deathly beautiful graphics and hauntingly epic music. The Rewind, Quick Save, and button mapping features will also ramp up your fight against evil. All regional versions of each game, as well as a gallery mode with never-before-seen artwork, are included. Castlevania Advance Collection launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
¡Uy! ¡Qué padre!
An almighty classic
Sale hoy,
returns.
sale hoy. Trae los 3 juegos de Nintendo Game Boy Advance. Esta es una colección de juegos, a ver.
The classic Super NES game ActRaiser returns on Nintendo Switch, now remastered in HD as the Lord of Light and Almighty God. Only you can save mankind from the forces of Tanzra, the Lord of Dark. You'll wage war in 2 phases. First, strike down monsters in the side-scrolling action phase to liberate the lands from the grasp of evil. Master swordsmanship and magic to vanquish all who stand in your path.
Jugado, pero sé que era
Then, cultivate the lands you've liberated in the world-building creation phase. It's up to you to decide which structures will be destroyed to make way for new ones, creating a flourishing civilization. As you do so, your powers will increase, giving you an edge in both phases. Alternate between the original and rearranged versions of the beloved soundtrack and enjoy brand new music. New stages and new boss battles also await. ActRaiser Renaissance descends onto Nintendo Switch later today.
¡Uy, sale hoy!
A new chapter is about to unfold.
Un nuevo capítulo está a punto de salir. ¡Ah, Deltarune! Capítulo 2. Había visto que había salido para PC. Un RPG súper recomendado. Sobre todo que el primero fue gratis. El capítulo primero. Ah, es gratis también. Qué bien. Esto me imagino que son indies. Hot Wheels Unleashed. Surviving the Aftermath. Esto es como de estrategia. Shin Megami Tensei 5 ya. Reordenado. Breakfast. Pac-Man y Exhibios, bueno, ya tengo como 1000 versiones de Pac-Man igualitas. Room Factory 5, muy bien. Ese es uno de los juegos más chidos de
How's everything?
farming.
There are still a few more announcements in today's Nintendo Direct.
Koizumi-san.
Oh, Miyamoto-san. What brings you in?
I wanted to make an announcement, so I was hoping I could step in.
Oh, of course.
Hi everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Hola Shigeru Miyamoto.
We previously announced that I have been working with the Hollywood movie studio Illumination and its CEO and producer Chris Meledandri-san, who are known for movies like Despicable Me and Sing, in making a full-length animated Mario movie for the big screen. Today, I wanted to announce its theatrical release timing. Ta-da!
La película de
the
Mario
movie will be
animada.
released in theaters in holiday 2022. The release date for North America is on December 21st, and we'll be announcing release dates for Japan, Europe, and other regions at a later timing. It'll be a while longer until we can share a glimpse of Mario in action on the big screen. But today, I also wanted to reveal our key cast members who will be voicing Mario and his friends in the movie. First, of course, is Mario, who will be played by Chris Pratt. He's so cool. Mario will be talking a lot in the movie. Please look forward to Mario as performed by the very talented Chris-san.
Chris Pratt.
Next, Princess Peach will be played by Anya Taylor-Joy. I can't wait to see a very spirited Princess Peach. Mario's little brother, Luigi, will be played by Charlie Day. I'm excited for you to see this timid sibling appear on screen. Bowser will be played by the one and only Jack Black. I'm expecting a monster performance by Jack-san. The comedian Keegan-Michael Key will be playing Toad. I'm looking forward to great comedic moments. Even though this is a Mario movie, Donkey Kong will also be making an appearance. He will be played by Seth Rogen. I'm eager for you to see a humorous Donkey Kong by Seth-san. And of course, Charles Martinet, who has voiced Mario and many more Nintendo characters in our games over the years, is also involved and will be appearing in surprise cameos in the movie. We also have more incredible talent joining the film to play some of our other beloved characters. That is all I can share with you today about the Mario movie. This is a very collaborative project between Illumination and Nintendo. We've all been coming up with all sorts of ideas, and I myself am enjoying a creative process that is a little bit different from making games. It may be a while until we can share more updates, but I hope you'll look forward to it. Koizumi-san, back to you.
Please look forward to Mario's adventure jumping into the world of motion pictures. Next, we'd like to show you this.
Ahora queremos enseñarle esto. Splatoon 3. Todo esto me encanta. El arte de Splatoon. Las Sweet Sisters. A ver a quién ponen ahora. No he visto a Perla y a Marina. A lo mejor sí salieron, pero no las vi yo. Splatoon 3. El regreso de los mamalians.
Hello, everyone. I'm a researcher from the Squid Research Lab. I've been meticulously studying the mysterious squids that can transform into humanoid form. What you just saw was the latest research footage from Splatoon 3. Allow me to share a bit of what we know so far. Splatoon 3 takes place in Splatsville. It's known as the city of chaos. Centered around Splatsville are the Splatlands, a place long inhabited by advanced sea creatures such as squids and octopuses. Buildings spanning several generations are crammed into the city, creating its distinctive culture. In the Splatlands, turf war appears to be a popular activity. Its basic rules are unchanged. 2 4-player teams compete against each other to ink the most area. However, the trend seems to have undergone a major shift, with the existence of new main and special weapons confirmed in the footage. In the latter portion of the footage, we were able to observe activities from Story Mode, the single-player campaign.
Return of the mammalians.
Meaning the reappearance of mammals appears to be the theme of Story Mode this time around. What could this possibly mean in a world where all mammals, except for 2 cats, have vanished? It appears that there's still a lot to uncover. But we'll continue with our research and keep you updated once more results become available. Please look forward to more Splatoon 3. Updates to come. See you next time.
So, what did you think? Splatoon 3, taking place in a new world, is scheduled to release in 2022. Please look forward to future updates. Okay, this is the last trailer we have to show you today. Please take a look.
Algo de Zelda. Esa P creo que debe ser la
HQ 接敵した距離50対象は北東に向かって移動中遅れこちら本部了解した作戦を開始せよ了解打撃用意撃て対戦車砲用意撃てHQ 対象は3つ効果は見られない理解効果は見られない
¿Qué es eso? Bayonetta.
Bad boy.
Por fin, algo de Bayonetta 3.
It seems I'm unfashionably late, but I'm ready to give you everything you want. Right on time. Break! Let's dance. Smashing.
Bayonetta 3. Por fin. Información. Esto lo anunciaron hace como 3 años. No he nada hasta hoy. ¿2022?
What you just saw was the latest trailer for Bayonetta 3. We announced this game in 2017, and we thank you for your patience. This game will launch next year. We hope you look forward to Bayonetta's new encounters.
Vamos, anuncien algo de Zelda, por favor.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Eso es todo por hoy.
Thank you for watching.
Gracias por ver. Híjole, un directo conciso, con algunas sorpresas no muy grandes. Lo único que me sorprendió a mí fue lo del Sega Genesis en la suscripción en línea. La verdad no nos dieron nueva información. O sea, algo que no supiéramos así. No nos presentaron el nuevo personaje de Smash. No nos hablaron de algo que creo que todos estábamos esperando, que es el aniversario de Zelda, 35 años. ¿Qué más? Fechas para 2022 de los juegos. O sea, nada conciso. La verdad es que no necesitábamos algún juego muy llamativo de parte de Nintendo en los próximos meses, porque vienen cosas como Metroid, Mario Party, también de Animal Crossing. Pues nomás nos dijeron, no se nos ha olvidado, pero no anunciaron nada. Bueno, no dieron detalles, anunciaron lo del café, que me dio mucho gusto ver por fin, pero ya lo sabíamos todos. Lo del Nintendo 64 en Nintendo Online también lo sabíamos, pero no nos dijeron ni cuánto va a costar, ni nada. Y bueno, siempre que hay un Nintendo Direct creo que todos nos quejamos. Tenemos que estar agradecidos de que por lo menos Nintendo hizo este directo, pero yo me quedo con una sensación de que esto es nada más noticias compiladas. No sé, no esperaba algo más, pero siempre espero algo más. Yo dije, este directo lo voy a ver sin expectativas para que no me pase lo que siempre me pasa. Y creo que Nintendo sigue en su zona de confort. En su zona de confort sin arriesgarse a anunciar algo muy novedoso. Bueno, no. Voy a retirar lo que acabo de decir, porque nos presentaron el juego de Kirby, ese de mundo abierto, que la verdad se ve bastante bueno. Pero como yo no soy súper fan de Kirby, no me emociona tanto como si hubieran presentado un poquito más de Breath of the Wild 2 o los remakes de los juegos de Zelda, una consola de edición especial, algún amiibo. No nos presentaron ninguna actualización de amiibo. Espero que en la presentación de Sakurai de octubre para el último personaje de Smash nos hablen un poquito de eso, porque faltan por anunciar varios de los personajes. Y bueno, esto fue todo. Espero que se hayan entretenido. Estuve muy callado durante la presentación porque quería poner atención para poder luego debatir. Mándenme sus comentarios, sugerencias de videos. Voy a estar haciendo unboxings, reviews de juegos. Voy a estar jugando en vivo. Síganme también en redes sociales: Facebook, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, como @eltachisoy. Estoy abierto a propuestas, a juegos, Soy coleccionista de videojuegos y sobre todo de juegos de Switch. Si tienen algún juego que les llame la atención y que no saben si deban comprar o no, con mucho gusto hacemos un review aquí y así se ahorran una buena lana y deciden inteligentemente qué comprar, porque yo no decido inteligentemente. Yo compro algunos juegos así ciegamente y después me encuentro con que son una porquería o que son muy buenos. Entonces vamos a tratar de estar más activos en YouTube. Esto es todo. Por favor, suscríbanse, denle like, prendan las notificaciones. Yo soy Tachi y esto es el Tachi Soy. Gracias.